tumekubaliana Muranga County tumewapatia bilioni 1.1 ya stima ya watu wa Muranga County. Neguo. Sasa hiyo stima mimi nimekuja hapa mahali naitwa Marewa hapa chini. Nyinyi mnaelewa hapo chini hapo. Nimekuja kuanzisha hiyo maneno hapo. Hiyo Marewa hapo kwa kijiji. Nani anatoka Marewa hapa? Sasa nyinyi stima mimi nimesema watu karibu 150 wawekewe stima bila ya kulipa pesa yoyote. Neguo. Kila mtu tumweke.
Welcome back to Vana Media. My name is Boniface Wino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, in this video, I have got two top stories to talk about. Number one, I still want to talk about this issue of Jimmy Wanjigi. And two, I'll talk about this issue of William Samoei Ruto buying people to go and attend his meeting. Let me start with this one of William Ruto buying people to go and attend his meeting. Yesterday, William Ruto was in Mount Kenya. Surprisingly enough, William Ruto's goods or messengers were spotted in one of the CDF's office, trying to give people 200 shillings to go and attend his meeting. One thing I know is that these guys, at this point, these people can do anything, they can do everything possible to make sure that they are in the government, to make sure that they are heard, to make sure that they are vibrant. How comes, after William Ruto realizing that people do not want him, after William Ruto realizing that even in Mount Kenya is not even recognized, he goes ahead and give them 200 Kenya shillings. And what is funny, what I'm happy with is that the Gen Zs were not there. The Gen Zs cannot condone this nonsense, this stupid issue of being bought simply because they want the leaders, the politicians want them to attend their meetings. There is no way you can give me 200 shillings. You tell me to attend your meeting. At the end of the day, these 200 shillings cannot even take me for 2 days. What I need is these fake promises that you are still giving us. You gave us long time ago. You are still giving us, and you still give us. And then you also want us. You still want me to attend your meeting by giving me 200 shillings. That is an insult.
Na wakati tunashughulika na Kenya lazima tushughulike na mama mboga. Sasa sikizeni maneno. Nilisema ya kwamba mama mboga atafanya kazi mahali kuna heshima na stima na maji. Hapa Muranga tumewapatia shilingi bilioni 1.2 ya kujenga soko 20 mpya ya Muranga County. Hata huyu Mugo aliniambia kuna mahali inaitwa Gekoe mahali fulani hapo. Si namna hiyo? Na nyinyi mtaniambia kama hapa kwenu Kiriaini kama mko na shida ya soko mtaniambia hapo kando. Iko shida ya soko? Iko chini? Niinue. Iko wapi hiyo soko yenu? Iko hapa chini? Sasa wewe Mugo usiniangushe bwana. Bwana. Sasa huyu Mugo nitamtuma na PS wangu wakuje hapo, na mama Alice yuko hapa. Wapi Alice? Very good. Hiyo soko atapanga, na tumesema tunajenga soko 20 mpya hapa Muranga County. Ndio mama mboga pia afanye kazi mahali ambapo kuna stima, kuna maji, kuna usafi, na tuhakikisha kwamba biashara ya kila mtu inasonga mbele. Tumekubaliana Muranga County tumewapatia bilioni 1.1 ya stima ya watu wa Muranga County. Neguo. Sasa hiyo stima mimi nimekuja hapa mahali naitwa Marewa hapa chini. Nyinyi mnaelewa hapo chini hapo. Nimekuja kuanzisha hiyo maneno hapo. Hiyo Marewa hapo kwa kijiji. Nani anatoka Marewa hapa? Sasa nyinyi stima mimi nimesema watu karibu 150 wawekewe stima bila ya kulipa pesa yoyote. Nikuo. Kila mtu tumwe.
Now, before I talk about the second video, the second story, I just have a question to ask. William Ruto have been in the government for 2 years. We are now approaching the 3rd year. We've started now the 3rd year. So my question is, are we in a position, is William Ruto and his government in a position to tell us that since I entered government, since I started since I took over power from Uhuru Kenyatta, these are the projects that I've done and they are being seen. If not, bring us this issue of a hustler fund, which is not even helping anybody. There is nothing that this government has done. There's nothing tangible. There's nothing that this government has done that people can say that indeed this government has done this, this, and this. During the time of Uhuru Kenyatta, we remember Uhuru Kenyatta brought the SGR. The SGR is still there serving people. During the time of Uhuru Kenyatta's wife brought Linda Mama. It is still there. It worked, it served people. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of projects that Uhuru Kenyatta did that up to now we are seeing continuing going on. There are a lot of hospitals that Uhuru Kenyatta built. There are some of the roads that Uhuru Kenyatta repaired or made sure that they are good. A lot of them were tarmacked. But the question is, how many roads have been tarmacked since William Ruto entered government? How many? Instead of showing us good things that this government has done, this government is in a position to tell us the damages that it has done since it started ruling. William Ruto can now sit down and tell us a lot of damages that he has done, more than the good things that he has done since he entered the government. The second story is about Jimmy Wanjigi. And, it is very painful for someone to tell you to stop looking for him. You are in a war, it's like you are in a war with someone. And this guy is telling you that this war you cannot win. You better quit, because you entered a ring. It's like now you are entering into, let me call it a boxing or a karate, into a ring. And your opponent is telling you that you are there, you are bragging that you can win, you're going to win, and then your opponent is telling you that my guy, this war, it is better you just quit. However masculine you seems to be, but I don't think if you can manage this war, why can't you just surrender? So that is what is happening with Jimmy Wanjigi and William Ruto right now. Jimmy Wanjigi is telling William Ruto that this war, if Uhuru Kenyatta tried it back in 2020, he failed. And you are with him. You failed. Just stop. Because even in this house that you are coming to raid, this house that you are raiding, you are raiding, you are mishandling my wife and my kids, you are interfering with my kids, you are stealing my things, my properties, you are destroying even my house. You will not find me in this house. Someone is just slapping you in the face by telling you that you will not find me in this house. You will not find me in this house. This house that you are looking me in, you will not find me here.
Where is Willis? Yeah. You told them everything?
I told them everything. Unless there's any more question they have to you.
Okay. Let me say something very short. 7 years ago, they say the more things change, the more they stay the same. 7 years ago, right on these steps, had a similar incident and a similar press conference. We were bambiwad for 3 days. This time it has been for 2 days. For nothing else than expressing our political right to express ourselves and be part of the democracy that our constitution enshrines. My late father stood on this steps here and he said something that was very profound. He said that you must distinguish between the personal and siasa. Siasa wanaume wanagombana nayo huku nje. You don't bring it to somebody's personal home. William Ruto, we can gombana huku nje siasa. Don't bring it to my home. In this home, you have assaulted my wife. You have assaulted my children, my Gen Z children. Those policemen assaulted them. You have vandalized the home. You have stolen items here. You have broken items. What has that got to do with the siasa we do outside there? This is my home. This is where my children are. But I say my children are alive. There are very many children out there since the protests that began in June that are dead. Their mothers are still grieving. Why are you harming people's children? Just because of expressing their political will and direction and expressing themselves as per Article 37, the right to demonstrate. Jana tuliona maajabu. We went to give Gen Z what we believed was a much needed support on Nane Nane. We hit the streets. We were there no more than 5-10 minutes, and we were tear gassed like you cannot believe. Driving out of town, we were chased to this home, and it has been a siege since that time, where hundreds of police officers have been here, and they have done criminal things you cannot believe, all in the view of looking for me. 7 years ago, they looked for me in this house, they couldn't find me. Even now, you look for me in this house, you'll not find me. So please, musijaribu tena. You're wasting your time. Yeah? If you want me, it's a simple summons, and I'll appear where you want me. Stop looking for me in this house. You'll never find me. Never. Please. This is wajinga. We were not born yesterday. All right? Now, I want to be very clear here. I am firm in my commitment for democracy of this nation. I have been very vocal about the economy of this nation. And it is the economy of this nation that has led to Mandamano. There is no economy here. William Ruto, you are collapsing the economy of Kenya. That is what I speak about. Please don't try and make me a criminal. You come and plant things in a car that is found at my gate. Please. This will be too. Fortunately, you know technology. We have got a woman planting those things in that car on CCTV. You come and vandalize the CCTV here. You know, iko kitu inaitwa iCloud. It doesn't make any difference. All right? Please get with it. You seem like you are far behind technology hata nyinyi, you intelligence officers. All right? Please. You then come after taking an inventory in the night. You come again in the morning, una plant vitu, alafu you say take another inventory. You are here, you search the whole place, you found nothing. Then you now come to say 2 hours later, umepata vitu zingine. Planting things, same script as 7 years ago, where you tried to plant some things in my residence in Malindi. Say I have guns. Come on, please. We are not children anymore.